Welcome back. Okay, today I'll be talking about a very, very important topic. Yes, it's called monster in-laws. Let's start from the wedding. You know, during the traditional wedding and even during the white wedding, when they exchange their vows and everything, they invite both parents to come and just let them go. Yes, it's for better, for worse. It's between the man and the wife, you know, and everything. Let them live in peace. You have done your own. They have done their own. Let them stay in peace. But down the line, after a month, 2 months, you start seeing all the wahala that they get from parents, most especially mothers. Now, let me just clear this. This is not about me because I have a fantastic mother-in-law. And of course, my mom is a fantastic mother-in-law to all her son and daughter-in-laws anyway. So this is actually not about me now because I'm in this industry. I have seen so many things. That's why I think we need to talk about it. Most especially when it comes to the aspect of conception. Yes, conception. Pregnancy, you know, like you see my stomach right here. Exactly. Yes, conception. Well, I'm not pregnant, but anyway, we're going to come to that topic. Maybe men should at least let God even transfer pregnancy on men for them to understand what it is like to be pregnant, so they can help their wives when they are pregnant down the line. Okay, so pretty much you find out that so many people down the line, once they get married, once their parent-in-laws starts to meddle in their affairs, they start having problems. Most especially when it comes to conception, you know, and I don't know why that should be the case, because it's either coming from the man's side or it's coming from the woman's side, but most of the time, they always put the blame on the women. Oh, why are you not pregnant yet? When are you giving us a baby? When are you giving us a child? When are you this? When are you that? But it's too much pressure you're putting on the poor girl. Not even when you don't even have the faintest idea if they have decided they want to start making babies. Most people get married and they want to wait 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line before they start having children. You know, you don't know what arrangement they both have, but immediately you want them to just start producing babies. It's not everybody that is like me. Our own, we got married, yes. Distance kept us apart for about 9 months. When my wife came, God helped us, He blessed us, and, you know, everything just gelled. You know, and all the vacations we ought to have taken, all the trips we ought to have taken as a couple, we could not do that. You know, we started having kids, but I mean, thank God it's a blessing along the line, you know, and sincerely, we do not regret it in any way. But mothers most especially need to chill, because you're putting too much pressure on these children and it is affecting their marriage. It sincerely is affecting their marriage. Now, let's turn the table around. What if it's your daughter that is not pregnant for her husband? How would you feel if her mother-in-law starts to pressure your daughter? You know, and it starts just like play. You understand what I'm saying? And it starts to cause all sorts of rifts and problems and wahala down the line, and it affects the marriage. Now, when there is love in a marriage, I think there is basic understanding. Now, we're even talking about conception. You find some people, they have two issues, 2 girls, and they're still pressuring them. Oh, we want a male child, we want a male child. Is it not what your son puts in there that they are bringing forth to life? Abi, how else do you want us to explain this? Is it the woman that makes the boy, or is it the man that donates the sperm that makes the boy? You know, because from biology, even if I'm not a doctor, I know there is chromosomes when it comes to dealing with this making babies. There's XX and there's XY. So mothers, please realize it's what your son deposits there that brings forth the boy, okay? And we should just even be thankful to God. I just think some mothers are ungrateful, and that's just the truth. Some people are out there looking for children. They do not have one. Now, you have 2. You are saying because they are girls. What is the possibility that if the boy comes, it's going to be better than the girls? Or what makes a male child better than the female child? Yeah, some of you will say, oh, shut up because you have 2 girls and a boy. Well, I give glory to God. I mean, I had a boy, but if we had another girl, that is it, because there are 1,001 people out there looking for a child. Okay? And one thing that is most important in marriage, in childbearing, conception, and all this thing is, as long as you have a healthy child, that's most important. You need to see people that have kids. I'm not going to go into that. Yes. You know, because it's very, very important when you have children and the children are healthy. That is the number 1 blessing. Okay? Number 2, if you can conceive and have a child, that is another blessing. So many people, it is not their doing. It's not by themselves, okay? It's just what God has in store for them. And I believe none of them, because even in the Bible, there is no barren woman, it's not recorded. So they will have children. So leave these people alone and stop disturbing them, okay? Leave them alone. Mother-in-law and son-in-laws. One thing I prayed for before getting married is, I prayed to God to give me a wonderful mother-in-law, one that would love me, one that I will love, because I have seen so many things. I have been at traditional weddings that parents from both sides don't talk to each other. And they still went ahead and married the children. You understand what I'm saying? I have been at weddings that the mother and this one other mother, I mean, so many things. I have seen it all. I just can't be saying too much. But one thing I can just say is, whatever the difference is, okay, parents should learn to love their child's spouse regardless. Because if you love your child's spouse, that means you love your own child, and you love your child dearly. That's just one thing I'm just going to say about that. Okay? Now, for those parents that are meddling into people's affairs, I have seen marriages that broke, as in seriously. You know, because this one's mother feels your wife is not supposed to talk to you like that. How do you know how they live in their house? You don't know how they live in their homes. And by the way, this is America, okay? That doesn't mean we should not take chances. I could remember there was a time something happened, and just to pick the name of the child, you understand what I'm saying, became a serious issue that marriage fell apart. You know, because the mother is insisting, is the name I picked that you have to be calling the child and everything. Those are irrelevant. Those are little things that we really don't need to bring into marriage these days. You understand what I'm saying? One other thing I'm going to quickly talk about is picking sides when issues arise. Personally, I have had issues like that, and my mom had to be invited, my mother-in-law had to, actually they were in our house and everything. One thing I know that really helped us then is, neither did my mother-in-law pick sides with her daughter, neither did my mom pick sides with her daughter, with me. They just laid the issue on the table and we squashed it. You know, and if parents can try their best possible, yes, I know this is your child, but at the end of the day, you guys are going to come, you're going to talk about these things, you're going to say whatever you want to say, you're going to cause the damage you want to cause, and you're going to go. It's going to be the man and the wife living back at home. Okay, so parents, please try your best possible, if at all they invite you to come and meddle in their affairs, if at all. Never pick sides with your kids, okay? And with this, I'm just going to say, if at the end of the day you decide to come into your son's marriage or your daughter's marriage and you cause trouble, at the end of the day, just remember God is watching you in 3D, okay? One thing you can just do for yourself, for your kids, for your family, for yourself, is make your children happy and let them live a happy married life. Once again, this is me, Segun Gele, and I look forward to seeing you on the next topic.